make sure you watch this video to share with others so that others will see exactly. Okay, share the video with others. It's really important. Share it many as possible.
I got a surprise to today. Thank you. Hello. How are you? How are you guys?
Fine.
Excellent. Thank you. Where's the team? Where's your?
Well, some are up, then some of us are down.
Excellent. How are you? Thank you. Where's the vision?
Yes.
It's just there. Show me where. Working from your office.
No problem, sir.
How many? Yeah, like that.
All right.
Yes, you can say so.
Chief Minister says, the Minister of
And doing the surprise stuff.
Thank you very much, sir.
Good.
You're welcome, sir.
You're welcome.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you. Hello.
Well, you're welcome to the agency, sir.
You're welcome.
So happy, sir.
You're
Well,
welcome.
as I'm sure you are aware of the rains currently.
Sure.
That's the major challenge we are facing right now. The rains and the quantum of water
Yeah.
that it is coming with.
Yeah.
Taking into consideration now the issues around to flooding becomes a challenge. What we do every year is to identify those areas that are prone to risk or to disasters. And then we develop the volunteer system. We have volunteers in all of these areas.
How do you recruit volunteers?
We bring them, we identify them from their communities in the first place. We bring them into the agency. We give them some training.
How many staff does the agency have?
This agency currently has 77 staff.
And you're nationwide?
We are nationwide with the regions, mostly with the regions.
Yeah.
We're in Freetown, the headquarters, and then we have the Northwest region, we have a team out there, the North, the South, the East, and Western area. But the Western area team is co-located with us in the headquarters here. In all of these other areas, we have buildings for them. They are accommodated. Like in Kutlopo, that the facility seeded that to the agency.
Okay.
Yes, that's what they use for the Ebola crisis.
The agency, like when did you start?
June 2020 by an act of
Parliament.
But we were really launched on the 19th of November 2020. Yes,
so it's been
as well.
3 years.
3 years plus. We're almost November 19 will make us 4 years.
But you have lots of assets. You have lots of thanks to the partners that you have.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
With our greatest things we have now, or one of the things we have implemented here is the interpillars, where we have government, MDAs, and then we have partners. So for each and every one of those pillars is headed by government MDA and supported by every month. If there is no issue, but if there is a crisis, if there is a disaster, then we call emergency interpillar meetings. We meet and then we see how we discuss the issue that will be at hand, and then we see what our partners can do. We rely so much on our partners to assist with whatever we are doing.
Part of the reason why I was visiting today is I think this morning one of the minutes that I received yesterday was a letter you wrote to me for Connaught
Hospital.
What's going on and what's the...
Well, we received that letter from the administration of Connaught Hospital. And then we went there, we did the assessment. We now wrote a report of that assessment, which was sent to the Office of National Security, the National Security Coordinator, and you were copied as well. And all the relevant MDAs that are supposed to take the appropriate actions there were copied as well. But actually, it's a structural problem with the Connaught Hospital because of all of the water that is coming down from Shakasini Street, some of these small streets that are around water, those streets and it all runs down into Connaught. And the drainage is not sufficient to hold all of that water. One is an issue for SLRA. In fact, in one of the meetings we held last week at the Office of National Security, which the Environment Minister chaired, that task was given to SLRE. So one of the functions of this agency is actually to identify those issues that will lead to disasters, those hazards that can easily transmit into disasters. And then we take it to the appropriate NDMA to take the necessary action.
How has the NDA been responding?
Well, I go through the office of the National Office of National Security, ONS, because you know the ONS sits at the presidential brief, so most times he's able to flag these things at the presidential brief.
Are there conceived who were the more responsible? Who were the good examples?
Yes, we are partnering with very well, like the Environment Ministry. We have a very good partnership. In fact, when we had the big rains 2 weeks ago, I was out in the field with the Environment Minister himself and most of my directors. Positive response from the Environment Ministry. We have challenges with the Ministry of Lands, you know. We have challenges with SLRE. In fact, your predecessor once linked us with SLRE to work on the road maintenance fund, so that when they are identifying projects to do within Freetown, we're able to give them those areas that can reduce risk in the city. We started those meetings, but they were cut short, and we don't have authority over them, let's say. But I think I wrote a letter once to you when you were in office, so that we can see how we can mainstream disaster risk reduction in most government ministries, departments, and agencies, so that